It's the NBA on Halloween. This is Kevin Harlan. Starting lineups, here they are, presented by State Farm. And as we break down the game, let's take a look here at Steve Nash.
Nash is such a devastating offensive player because no matter what you do defensively, he always has an answer. One of the best passers and shooters in the history of the game. So whatever you do, he's going to find a way for his team to score.
Well, you've talked a little bit about him hitting open shots. Even when Nash is absolutely smothered and covered, he can still knock it down. It comes back to that focus and awareness of his. I think his body balance and court awareness are two of his best attributes.
It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
Yeah, I think both teams are probably anxious to get a feel for each other tonight because this is the first in a series of 4 games between them this season.
Well, as Steve just said, with the number of times these two teams face off, they'll be very familiar with each other by the time the season is over.
Yeah, and one thing for sure, guys, today's game will have a big impact on how the next 3 games in the season play out.
Jamison inside, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers gave me just a couple of minutes. This game is their first against the new-look Lakers, and Coach knows that they have to be ready for anything. He said with Nash running the show, they can push the tempo a lot more if they please. It could be like facing Showtime 2.0, and we need to be prepared for that. I haven't even mentioned what Kobe can do. They might just see Showtime 2.0, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Howard, the pass to Kobe. Jamison against Batum. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Jamison.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hip.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nolan Smith comes in for Nicholas Batum.
Well, great length and skill for Gasol, guys. People forget he's one of the best post scorers in the game. A little underrated, if that's possible. He can finish with either hand, great footwork. He can score on the block. He can face you up and knock down a jump shot. To me, he's the most skilled big man in the game right now.
And Steve, you talk about his skill level, his passing and vision for a big guy. Really unique and special, whether on the high post or low post. He does an excellent job finding his teammates for hoops.
Bryant gets it to go from 18 feet away. Kobe's got his first points of the night.
You know, it's easy to take him for granted because we're so used to seeing him make those kinds of plays.
So at the end of